Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to this week's energy update, where we're looking at the dates of December 18th through December 25th, which is Christmas in the United States. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all of you that are celebrating during this time. And this week we have the super new moon in Capricorn happening on December 23rd. And it's going to be at 3:16 Mountain Time in the morning. So there is this beautiful energy that is coming in with this Capricorn new moon with new starts, new birth, new things happening. So, of course, we do have our 10 new moon wishes, and you want to make those within 8 hours after the new moon is kicking in to make the most of its energy, as well as focusing in on the energy of Capricorn makes it even more powerful. You can make whatever wishes you want, but if you do have them around Capricorn energy, then it's even more powerful. So let's talk real quick here about what Capricorn energy ensues, what subjects it is. I'm going to put up a screen here to show you if you want to screenshot it. It is about work and career, like it says, success, hard work, achievement, drive, and goal setting. Also, it's about your public image, your reputation, and fame. It also has to do with father or father figures, authority figures. So it could be bosses and those as well. Also, it's about tradition and confidence in things of the past that worked well. Capricorn is very analytical. They see what worked well, and then they can put that into, impact for the future. It's also about being responsible and disciplined, some self-control, time management, and it can make us a little too strict. Maybe we need some balance, or are we in need of an upgrade of some sort? Also, Capricorn's long-term planning and strategies. You can ask yourself, how secure do you feel? What can help transform your energy? And then we can be feeling negative and too serious. Or is there an area that can use a dose of reality? And then lastly, Capricorn does rule over the bones, the joints, the teeth, the gallbladder, the knees, and the skin. So any wishes around all of those things can definitely help make these 10 new moon wishes for this super moon very, very powerful. And you can have those wishes kind of stated like, thank you for, like, the greatest health around my gallbladder or whatever it may be. But you can start it off with thank you for and have it as a energy of gratitude when you're asking for the wishes. Now, a super new moon, it's super because the orbit of the moon around the earth is not like in a exact circle, it's more oval. And so when the earth is in the middle and it's on that's the more closer path, when the new moon and the full moons happen around here, that's why there's super moons, because they're closer, they impact us more, they impact the tides of the oceans more. So we are impacted just a little bit more around these as well. So I do like that. And then for this reading, we're just going to be asking Spirit and Creator, where in your life are you being too serious? Where can you use a little more joy, a little more leniency around? So we're going to look into that. Of course, our reading for each individual zodiac sign, and we're jumping into yours right now. All right, Aries, this is your weekly energy update, and we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Power of Surrender cards. All the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below. So if you any of these catch your eyes and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So we'll start off here asking, just where in your life does Spirit feel you could use a little bit of unseriousness? So we'll take a look here. So what for our Aries, please? All right, that is the one. Oh, actually, they're like, nope, that's the one. So you have surrender stress. Yes, less stress. And it says, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tensions you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. So definitely there's something that is stressing in your life, which we'll get more information here, because this is where you're taking something too seriously and it's causing a lot of stress in your life. So we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to pull from the Oracle of E and see what else they'd like to add. What kind of clarification can we have around this stress, please? So what else for Aries? Okay. So you have, you're instructed to take a time out. You're getting put into the corner. Master number 22. So let's take a look here and see what else they have here. Yeah, see that corner over there? It's yours and yours alone, and it's time to claim that special space. Doesn't matter what's going on out there. It doesn't matter what others are saying. Everything except your own blessed joy is now history. Stake your claim, then take a break. It's all smooth sailing now. Yeah, so they're like, whatever is causing the stress, this fear, it's time for a timeout. It's like anything that is outside of joy for this week, it's like the stress needs to go. It may feel urgent, but is it important? We'll see what else we have here too. With the Spirit Junkie deck here, we are going to pull some tarot. So let's see if they'll tell us more about this event, this thing going on. So what else for Aries, please? Okay. Yep, the more I honor my inner light, the more I brighten the world. I choose to shine. Yes. So whatever the stress is going on, whatever this fear is that is just taking so much of your energy, it's dimming your light, and it's time for that to stop. It's, shutting it down, moving it out, releasing it, whatever it is. And it's time for you to be the bright light that you are here to be, and that I feel like you normally are. Of course, Aries, bright, shiny, a lot of energy. But whatever this thing is, it's been dimming your light, and people have noticed, and it's time to let this go. It's time to put an end to whatever this is. We're also going to pull a You Are Awesome card here, and it's this one on top, if I can get it, but we're not going to look at it until we're done with the tarot. And then we're also going to pull an affirmators card here, affirmations, and same deal. You won't see it till after we're done with the tarot. So what else for Aries, please? Okay. So we'll just put those right there. And then the tarot deck that we're using is the Tarot of the Magical Forest. And this is where we're going to get some more clarity here around this timeout. And what's this stress coming from? What do they want you to do with this? So what else for Aries, please? Okay. They do want these two over here. This one is in the middle. They want this one and this one over here. They actually want an extra one. That one too. Okay, so they want these two extra. So we'll see what these are here in a moment. But we'll start with this one in the middle. And you've got, so you've got the Death card. Death and rebirth. It is time for this thing to end. Whatever this thing has been gnawing at you and gnawing at you and gnawing at you, it is time for it to go. I feel like this is going to tell us more of what it is. But yeah, this needs to go. It's, whatever fear has been there, it's been with you a long time, and it's just time for it to end. Yeah, you have the Knave of Wands, which would be the Page of Wands. It's time to recognize your power. really understand that whatever you're focusing on is what grows and expands. And when you're focusing on that stress of what, you don't want in your life, or what you fear, or what you feel is missing, that expands it, and it grows and it grows and it grows. So the stress just continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's time to stop focusing on it. Take a time out, let it go. Focus on what you're grateful for, what you do want in your life, and then that expands instead. That's the power of that. Yeah. Because you're tired, you're exhausted, investing all that energy into something that's not bringing you anything. It's investing energy into a black hole. So you are ready to let that go. You're ready to let the stress go and focus your energy in a different place, for sure. I mean, there's no doubt with this. And you have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, powerful energy. Twos, you have 22, so you have two times two, twice anyway. And this is about you stepping away, taking a time out. She steps away, goes into her high temple, looks behind the veil, sees into the unseen, connects to the higher realms, dives deep into the unconscious, the subconscious, the emotions, really gets down into the nitty-gritty of what's going on and understanding what's happening. Connecting to the spirit realm allows her to see things from a higher perspective that sets things free and allows her to really have a clear understanding of what next steps are. So it's definitely this time out is right in alignment here. And you have the King of Chalices, the King of Cups. And the King of Cups rolls over water, but also has a ton of air. So it's the balancing of heart and mind coming in here too. So with the High Priestess, you're diving deep, but then you're also understanding and seeing things from a higher perspective mentally. And I'm going to take a look here. Okay. So we're getting down to, we have the Two of Cups, which is about relationships and romance. And then you have the Five of Pentacles, which has to do with emotions and feelings of feeling left out in the cold, abandoned, left behind. And so these emotions that are all coming in here, the stress, has to do with the fear of abandonment, the fear of not having enough, the fear of, again, being left behind and abandoned. And this has to do with emotions that were very much deep in your unconscious and your subconscious that go way back to when you were younger. And 7 years old and younger is when your emotional being, your emotional human side is being developed. And that's where these fears are bubbling up from and radiating out from. So the stress, even though it might be, well, no, this is about my boyfriend. I'm afraid that they're leaving me or they're going to abandon me. It's yeah, but that's just a messenger. The real original fear, the real original emotion goes all the way back. And so when you go back and look at those, that's what sets you free with this. So I really like that clarification coming in. Let's take a look here too at your awesome card. It says, I am super and powerful in my uniqueness. 3-second airtime is considered flying in my book. So this is about embracing the unique side of who you are as well, and not trying to be who everyone has told you that you're supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be. Afraid that if you're not who people want you to be, that they'll reject you and leave you out in the cold like you felt like when you were younger, right? So there is this beautiful be you, Aries. And then abundance is your affirmation card here. And this does say, congratulations. It seems you're due for an infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table. Reluctant to take it? Shut your hole. Abundance pie is big enough to serve everyone. So get your whipped cream ready, unless you're lactose intolerant, and enjoy your well-deserved metaphorical dessert. I love the humor of all these cards were chosen for the upliftingness and for humor with them. And it is, all this seriousness we have around this stuff. And it's time out. let's take a look here and understand where this is coming from. This is not urgent. Is it really important? You're getting down to the real truth of things and understanding them, and there's freedom that comes around all of that too. So I love that. Shut your pie hole and just accept this beautiful timeout that's being given to you so that you can step away and understand and clear yourself up of these things so that these things do get put to rest. And then you have abundance that comes in. You know, all this spending of energy goes away. And then you just have this wonderful, beautiful, even the stress. They want me to turn that one over. It's like you just get this, look at the beautiful, see, there's the sun rising even. Wonderful abundance that flows out of this with this awareness and this changing of energy. And that's what all these readings have been about, our changing of the energy from focusing on what we feel is so serious and urgent and important and fear, and focusing in on the bright things, focusing on gratitude, thankfulness, focusing on that, what you're really made out of, which is joy, peace, and laughter. That's our unconditional love. That's what we're made of on the other side. Focusing that energy transforms it and brings you into a completely different place. So I love this for you, Aries. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these readings, I also put out pick a card readings, monthly readings for each zodiac sign, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and then by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for all. If you select that, then two things happen. One, you'll be notified when new videos come out immediately. Also, number two, you'll be notified when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. So if you haven't stopped by to check that out, I'd love to see you. Also, doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to automatically share the videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those, please know I'm ever so grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, Aries, as you go throughout this week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.